guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm featuring a little dark, I don't want to say spooky, but a little dark vibes compared to what I normally wear. Like I usually wear either my blonde wig or my newest brown wig, so always something light compared to like this dark spooky vibes that I'm giving. Like I'm over here wearing this really cute black crop top that has like the moon and the sun on it, which I really love. And then of course I have my black bandana, and I'm wearing my black wig today. This unit is from LMO Hair. I did this in one of my other reviews, so I did review this. This is a 360 wig, so if I wanted to, I could, you know, do one of these and just put it up if I wanted to. Am I going to do that? Absolutely not. Let me see if I can put it in the button. No, I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, so today's video is actually gonna be I just randomly came up with this idea. So I'm thinking today we're gonna do like a not so extra makeup look for those who are extra. So if you're like me and you love to go full glam all the time, like every day, this is a little different. I have gotten requests about doing like makeup looks for those who don't wear like crazy glamorous makeup, so I'm gonna try to do a soft beat in a way. I'm still gonna do like my contour and my blush and all of that, my eyebrows and everything. I'm just gonna do like a bearish eye, little to no eyeliner. Little to no eyeshadow or eyeliner. I might wear eyeliner at least, but we'll see how this goes. So yeah, if you guys are excited to see how natural I can go, then just keep on watching, because I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know what kind of train wreck this is going to be, but I guess we'll find out, huh? So yeah, just keep on watching. So starting out, we're gonna go ahead and, oh my god, my camera angle is just, I'm not on it today. Don't mind my lips. They are bruised. Yeah, so they are bruised and crazy. We're going to go ahead and start out with priming and moisturizing our face. So for today's moisturizer, I'm going to try to use some of the new stuff that I picked up at Sephora the other day. Starting off with the Charlotte Tilbury Charlotte's Magic Cream. I don't know if that'll focus. I picked up a lot of stuff from the Sephora sale that just happened on Friday. So yeah, so far I like how this looks on my face. I've tried it twice, but I don't like what it smells like. It smells like sunscreen. Like you would think for such a high price point, like this little container right here, which is 15 milliliters, was $30. And their full size one is $108 or $100. I feel like it's a really high price point for such a weird smell in a way. So I'm going to use this as today's moisturizer just to see. I'm going to be using this for the next couple of days just to see how my skin reacts to this one only, because if it's worth it, then I'm going to go ahead and splurge on the big size. If not, then I won't. So that's why I'm glad I picked up the small one, just to see how it works. It's kind of like with Tatcha. I got the small ones and then got the big ones, as I saw that they did really well with my skin. So that is today's moisturizer. For primer, I guess we're just going to go with what I have. Well, actually I have two different things near me. I have, I'm so clumsy. We have the YSL Blur Primer. This is a mini, because I'm also testing this one out too. I actually really like how this looks on my skin. And then of course we have the trusty Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I think I want to go with the Tatcha, only because I'm running out of the YSL one, and I really like how that looks on my skin, and I think I will purchase a full-size version of that, because it does make my skin, like, blur my skin. Like, I really love that. So the kind of look that I'm going for today is kind of like a no makeup sort of in a way. So I'm going to try to be light-handed with everything that I'm doing. Keyword try. I'm so used to being full glam that this might be hard for me. After I'm done priming my skin, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. So let's zoom in a little bit more. You guys have seen me do this before in previous videos, but I guess how is this a full look if I don't do the full thing on camera this time? So I'm using my trusty broken mirror. I'm going to be using my ABH Dip Brow in the shade Ebony, as always. My trusty JS7 brush from the Jeffree Star and Morphe brush collection. It's like a one-ended, slanted-ended brush and a spoolie on the end. Look at this. I use this so much that it's basically almost empty. I'm just going to do my eyebrows like I always do my eyebrows. So I also kind of wanted to chat about how I feel like brands should be more willing to work with smaller influencers, because, you know, it's not always all about the large influencers. Like, us small influencers make a huge impact too, just as much as, like, you know, the consumers and all that kind of stuff. Like, we have just as big of an impact, I think, especially in this day and age where you have nothing but beauty influencers trying to rise up and stuff, and it's really not easy whatsoever to get noticed by a brand. Like, sometimes it's a little discouraging when brands just push you off because of your subscriber count or your follower count, but I'm determined to hopefully, you know, get there and get noticed by somebody. I recently was reached out to a company. I was recently reached out by a company, Beautylish, which we all know Beautylish, and they reached out to me and asked if they could send me some of their new products from their line Good Molecules. I actually do have that right near me. I haven't tried them yet because I'm going to do it when I take off my makeup, but they sent me some of their line here. So I have 2 of their serums here. I also have their instant cleansing balm, which I'm going to try after I'm done with my makeup, like when I take my makeup off. And then I also did get the hydrating facial oil. So I'm really happy that they just reached out to me and was like, can we send you some products? We like your YouTube and we like your Instagram. And I was just like, are you kidding? Like, it's so exciting because I don't really have that many followers or anything. Excuse me, I keep drinking because I'm still sick and my throat, like, as I talk more, my throat is just like not working with me. But yeah, so I guess it's going to be a little bit of a chit chat, get ready with me at the same time. Of course, I got my eyebrows done rather recently, but they're already like growing out. Let me go ahead and fix these eyebrows and then I'll be right back. I'm just going to pluck them. So bright. So I think my tweezers aren't very sharp because I'm just not having a good time trying to pluck these eyebrow hairs, so I'm gonna need a new set of tweezers rather shortly. So we're gonna go ahead and conceal our eyebrows. I am not going to use the same concealer that I would always use to conceal my eyebrows, which would be the the Urban Decay Stay Naked concealer. I use it in the shade 30NY, which is a pretty like bright concealer for my skin tone, and I use it because I like how it brightens my eyebrows and like kind of sharpens them very nicely, and it just gives it an overall bright look, but it is way too light, especially if I'm not going to go with a eyeshadow look today. So we're going to try to use a bit darker concealer shade for that reason. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to go with this. Yeah, we can do this. I'm going to go with the Tarte Medium Sand concealer, Tarte Shape Tape. And we're just going to go ahead and clean up our eyebrows and shape them the way that we like them, like I always do. I'm bringing it down onto my lid anyways, even if I'm not putting foundation on, because my eyes are a little discolored. Like, they're a bit deeper colored than the rest of my skin tone. I am using the Saturday Skin eye cream It's supposed to help brighten your eyes, so I do use that. So far I've been using it for a few days. I have not seen any difference in my eyes yet, so I know it's going to take some time. Just going to conceal the top of my eyebrows. This is so hard to do while making sure the camera still sees everything that I'm doing. I'm making them thinner and thinner. I don't want them like too crazy dramatic. Okay, I guess that's gonna have to do for now. I keep wiping the excess on the back of my hand. And now I'm just gonna take a stippling brush, which is mine is very, very used. And it's from Morphe, the M335 brush. And I'm just gonna buff out that concealer. I put it underneath my eyes again to help offset that deep color that's around my eyes. And yes, I realize I'm getting all this product in my hair. That's okay. Okay. Now that that's done, I'm just going to take my Fit Me powder in the shade 235, and I'm going to take a large brush. If I knew where my large brush was. As we all know, I am never prepared for any of the videos that I ever do. Here it is, my trusty Amazon brush, and I'm just going to set the powder with, or set the concealer with it. Because I'm using such a shade that's closer to my skin tone, it will tone down the concealer color and make it less crazy. See that difference in this eye and this eye? This eye is a bit darker around my eye compared to the rest of my skin, and this one is a bit more, you know, well put together.
My tablet there. Hey, Mommy, my tablet there.
Is it plugged in?
No.
Okay, moving on. So now we're gonna go ahead and do the other eye, which I actually will do off camera to save time. Okay, so now for foundation, I'm gonna go in with a bit of a higher end price tag foundation. Luna, stop. I'm gonna use the Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Foundation. The reason why I'm gonna use this foundation is because it does go on a bit sheer, and that's kind of what I'm wanting. So you can build it up to the kind of coverage you want, and I just like how it makes my skin look really, really good. Luna, stop. I don't thank you. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that all over my skin. I just love how it makes my skin look. Like, it kind of feels like a second skin, but better. Like my skin, but better. Which is what I really enjoy. Okay. Don't forget your forehead. Down your down your neck and your chin. Side of your sideburns if you have them like me, unfortunately. And then yeah. Well, I just love how this makes my skin look. Like, it kind of has like a luminosity to it. I just love how it makes my skin look. So now, I'm thinking I am not going to go heavy with my contour and stuff. So, I'm going to half set my face. So, I'm going to be taking the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder Foundation. And my shade is Tan 40. And I'm just going to set the bottom of my face. Basically where I'm going to put the powder foundation, or not foundation, but contour is where I'm going to put my powder. So I'm not going to bring it up here because I'm going to put concealer there, but I will bring it up here. This is probably the farthest I'm going to go with it, is right here. You can kind of see where I put it. It does take away the luminosity of my skin, but hopefully my setting spray later will bring that back. I will go ahead and set part of my face as well, or the top of my head. And I guess I will set my nose. But I did not set my under eyes. So now for concealer, I do want to bring some brightness to my face. So we will be using, let's go ahead and use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard, which is medium 1. I'm just going to place that underneath my eyes. I'm going to leave it just like that. It kills me because I have 2 of these, and yet I always happen to grab the more empty one compared to the one that is new. Why do I keep doing that to myself? I don't know. There we go. Bring it a little bit above there, and we'll leave it just like that. So I'm gonna leave it, excuse me, to set just a little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab my Cheek Leaders palette by Benefit, and I'm going to use the Hula shade over here on a Morphe M509 brush. I'm going to go ahead and put that on my cheeks.
Right here. I can't see color.
I like this brush to get the precision. You know what I'm looking for?
Yeah.
I'm not being very precise with this because I am going to blend the concealer out to like buff out these edges, and I will be putting powder to kind of carve that. I will try to carve out my neck just a little because, you know, hide that double chin I have going on right there as much as I can. And now I'm going to take my beauty blender and blend out my concealer. My beauty blender is damp. It helps blend out everything the way that I want it to be. I'm just blending it out. Do the same with my forehead. And I will take this just a little underneath where I concealed, or where I contoured, just to make my contour just a little bit sharper. I'm going to go back in with that same brush, back into the Cheek Leaders palette, and I will use the more deeper shade Dallas, because I do want a little bit more drama, just a tiny bit more. You see how it's like carving my cheek out a little bit more? Only at the end of my cheek. I'm not bringing it all the way down. It's adding a bit more depth to my cheeks, which is exactly what I want. Okay. And now for powder, we're going to take the new, this is something else I picked up. The new Charlotte, well, it's not even new, it's new to me, Charlotte Tilbury Magic Powder, and I'm using the shade 2 Fair Medium, and I'm gonna use this to bake and set my under eye. I noticed the new, oh sorry y'all. I noticed a new way to set my under eye. Instead of like, oh excuse me, instead of just packing the powder on, I'm going to take it on this part of my beauty blender and like push it into my skin. I noticed that I like the finish a lot more than I do when I just pack on the powder. Just like this. So it's not as crazy as like I normally go. Well, this side might be a little bit crazier than the other side. So it's like I'm blending it into my skin in a way. And then I'm going to take the same powder and I'm going to go ahead and do the underneath. Because I still want my cheeks to be sharp. This I might pack on a little bit more. Because I really like that sharp look when it comes to my cheeks. Just like this. So that way when I blend it out, it'll still be like, just like that. Okay, so now I'm going to take a, what is this? A Luxie 209 brush. Looks just like this. And I'm going to take that same Hoola bronzer that I was using, and I'm going to use this for my nose. I'm just going to carve out the little indenture part, and I'm going to bring it down my nose, down the sides of my nose. I noticed that I really like the kind of look using the Hoola bronzer does on my nose. So right now it may not look like anything, but as soon as I start to use powder to carve it out, it's when it brings out the shape of my nose that I'm going for. I'm going to go ahead and take the powder, put these on the sides of my nose. It's basically going to make my nose look teensy tiny. Why do I do it, might you ask? Because I want to. It's just makeup. Alright, and then there's that. Okay, so for the eyes, excuse me, for the eyes I'm not going to do anything like I mentioned, like crazy, because I really want this to be as natural look as possible. I am a little concerned because I have no idea what I'm going to do. We're probably just going to go ahead, because I have to have some sort of eyeshadow. We're just going to do one eyeshadow color. We're going to go into the Huda Mini Nude palette. And I'm going to take the corner brown shade right here. And I'm just going to go all everywhere with it. Just to give my eyes just a little bit of depth to them. Just a little depth. I don't want them to be like too plain in a way. This is going to be the only thing I do. Just like that. Now, I've never done like a just eyelashes look, you know, I've never done that, so I guess we're gonna do it together. I'm gonna go ahead and put some mascara on. I think I'm gonna go with the Lily Lashes mascara if I knew where it was, because you know that I'm never prepared. Oh, here it is, the Lily Lashes Triple X mascara, which is supposed to make it look like you have falsies, so we're gonna do that. Excuse me. I'm really nervous, guys. If all else fails, I'll just throw some eyeliner on it. But, okay, so we're just gonna put some mascara on our eyes. Ooh, wow. I love how elongated my lashes look with this mascara. It looks so weird. I'm so used to seeing myself with like such dramatic makeup that looking at myself right now like this is like really weirding me out. Like, I'm so not used to this, guys. This is out of my comfort zone, but I'm gonna do it for the video. Yes, I know that I'm being extremely messy with my mascara. No, I don't care.
Hold on. Here's the color.
Wow. So that's just mascara.
There's the color. Okay.
I don't know how I feel. So now we're gonna take some lashes. I'm gonna try different pairs because I want to see what looks best. So we're gonna start with the new Anastasia Beverly Hills eyelashes. I picked these up at Sephora as well in the style So Hollywood. I did wear these already. I wore them yesterday for the first time, and I really liked how they looked. They're very, I wouldn't say plain, but they're very, you know, not Baba Boom. They're dramatic but simple. So this is what they look like. They're dramatic yet simple. So let's try this and see how they look. Like to y'all it may look fine, but to me it might look really weird because I'm just not used to this kind of look. But so of course I'm just trying on the lashes before gluing them down. Oh my god.
Is he annoying? Did you hear that?
And yes, I know it looks weird because they're not glued, but
Yeah.
I don't like that. I feel like I probably need something with a little bit more Baba Boom. Like a bit more, yes Luna, something a little thicker. Like a lily lash. We can try that instead. Let's try a lily lash in this style, not these. I'm thinking about like Cabo maybe. Yeah, like Cabo. If it'll, and it's like this. So I'm thinking maybe these will look good. I don't know. It's just trial and error right now, guys, to see what looks good together. Because like I said, I'm not used to such plain looks on my face. Like to y'all it may look good. Like you might be like, oh, what are you talking about? That looks really good. To me, I'm just like, I am naked. Even this, like, obviously looks crazy. Like, I look absolutely insane. I have another lash in here. I have, which I've never tried these. They're brand new in the packaging. Diamonds by Lily Lashes. The box is open because I just opened it, but I didn't pull them out of their case yet. So we can try these and see how these look. Hopefully I can find something that looks good with this look. If not, we're gonna have to go with some eyeliner to at least, you know, liven it up just a bit, and then any lash would look good with it. But I'm trying to get like a good basic look, because you know, like James Charles does it, everybody does it, where they have like a just plain eye.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
This is very non-dramatic.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, cowboy. I'm cowboy.
This.
I guess you cowboy. Ah,
I guess we can do this.
Cowboy.
This is so out of my comfort zone, y'all. Like I don't even know what to do at this point. I'm so used to drama, you know, like, ooh, like Baba Boom kind of look. And this is just not me. Excuse me. I'm gonna go ahead and put some glue on these lashes and let them dry a little bit, and then I'm gonna put them on and I'll be right back. Okay, so I did put on the lashes. I did put on some like really thin pencil liner on my lid, just to like have it something to stick to, and I used the Huda Beauty dual-ended liner for that. So now we're just gonna go ahead and wipe off the excess, bake on these sides. I still don't know how I feel about it yet.
You got to kill this.
I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, so for blush, we're going to... Luna, stop. For blush, we're going to use... Move your fingers. Stop. Luna, yes, stop. For blush, we're going to use... This is also something new that I picked up. The MAC Powder Blush in the shade Melba. It's a matte blush. It's more like a peachier type of color. We're gonna use my Ghetto Broken Amazon brush, my handy dandy brush. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on our cheeks. Just to bring a little bit more color back in my face. Excuse me. And then for my nose, because it's not fully finished, we're gonna take some of my concealer that we used at the beginning, and we're just gonna take a little bit, like a little bit, and bring it down the middle of my nose. Try to be as light-handed as you possibly can when you do that, because you want a really thin stroke. That's if you're going for the same nose shape as me, which is dainty. I like to go for a dainty little nose shape. We're going to take some of the powder that we used earlier and set that. Just like so. And then there's that. So I think I want to add a little bit of that eyeshadow we were using earlier underneath my eyes, just to make that a little bit more livelier as well. I'm just swiping some underneath my eyes. And then to make my eyes look just a little bit more awake, we're gonna go in with the, if I knew where it was, Sephora cream gel liner in the shade Creamy Beige. It's like a little beige color. We're gonna line our waterlines with that. I just want to seem a little bit more awake, but not like crazy, by using white. White would make me look very like insanely insane. So now we're going to take mascara on the bottom lashes. I'm going to use a different mascara. I'm going to use the Bad Girl Bang by Benefit. This is a mini one because I'm still testing this one out. The brush, or the spoolie, looks a little interesting. And I'm going to lightly put that on my lower lashes. Well, as lightly as I can. Sometimes it's impossible to be very light-handed with mascara, which is what my issue is right now. I feel like I look pretty spidery right now. So I think what I want to do now, because I'm still not fully digging this look, I'm going to add some dimension to my eyes, my outer corner. I'm going to go back in that with that same palette that we used earlier, which was this one, and I'm going to take this really dark shade, and I'm going to put that on my outer corners, because I just want to add just a little bit more depth to this look. Okay, see, now this I can start to like. Now this is optional. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to. But if you're anybody like me, and how like simple this look is like killing me, I just wanted to add a little bit more depth. And it's still a simple makeup look because I literally only used 2 shadows. I'm going to take that other brush that we used earlier to blend out this side, because I went a little heavy-handed on that side. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, it's a cat. I'm like, what's going on? When I film is when everybody wants to be my friend. I'm just kidding. Okay. this I can do. It may look a little darker on camera, but I swear it's only on the outer edge of my look. So this I can tolerate. So now I'm gonna wipe off my bottom bake. I'm going to take that blending brush one more time and kind of hit this corner a little more. There we go. I was looking a little crazy. And now I'm gonna let my nose sit for a little longer. In the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and start on our lips. I did put some lip balm on earlier, which is my normal Fenty Beauty Pro Kisser Luscious Lip Balm. Just to make sure my lips are a little bit more moisturized. Take the excess off. I like to get my skin with it. And then for lips, this is pretty simple. It's up to you if you want to go this extra with it. To me, it's simple. You're just taking a dark lip liner and taking a light color of lipstick in the middle with a gloss on top. The original pencil I was going to use, I see, is not sharpened. And I have no idea where my sharpener is at this moment. So we're going to take a closer shade, which I was going to use the Jeffree Star lip pencil in the shade Dominatrix. But instead I'm going to use the MAC lip pencil in Chestnut, which is a similar color. And I'm just going to line my lips. Oh, I'm already zoomed in.
Here is this here. Don't see the pen. Wow, it looks like an awesome. Ow! I just all my I love time.
Oh, excuse me. Okay. When your lips will align to your liking, go ahead and take your middle shade. I actually don't even know what I'm going to take yet. Let's do, I think I want to do Honey Love. If I can have that around. Maybe even, I probably could do Yash too. Yeah, we could do Yash. So we're going to take Yash by MAC. It is a matte shade. Yeah, better mirror because my big mirror ain't working. I'm gonna pat it.
Yeah. I'll help you out. The other outlet, sorry, I deserve it. But I just do.
Okay, so now you can leave it here if you want to do that. You don't have to. You can leave it just like this. But we already know that my extra ass is not going to do that. I'm going to take a lip gloss in the shade Gold Allure by Pat McGrath. It's a really gold-y lip gloss. I'm going to put that right on top. Ooh. I love how this lip gloss works. It looks so pretty. I totally just like sealed the cake for me.
Ah! Let's go get out here, Bobby. Yeah, let's go get here. Where is this going? I use my power. Power. Got you. Ah! No.
Oh my god. I can't get over how pretty that is. Beautiful. I'm just like, I'm obsessed. So I'm just gonna wipe off my nose.
I like it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I enjoy this.
First power.
I was looking for my nose one because I'm gonna try to like
Ah!
ever so slightly bring some of that drama back to my nose that was wiped off. And now for highlight, we're gonna do a gold highlight or goldish highlight today. We're gonna take, if I knew where, oh here it is. This highlight by Too Faced. That's what it looks like. We're gonna take our handy dandy setting spray by Morphe. Whew. And then we're just gonna go ahead and put on our highlight.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
What? With power. With power. With zombie power.
And
Boom, boom. Oh yes, step. Thank you, Gecko. I think Gecko, I zombie. Oh, sorry. I know what
I may add some to my inner corner just to add some brightness. Alright.
Flash.
Oh my god, I didn't know I was that far out. This is the finished look. What do you guys think?
I got you.
It's very
Yeah.
not as crazy as my normal makeup looks are. My normal makeup looks have like
That's
Woo!
you.
Thank you. I almost sneezed off my eyelashes. Whoa. Anyways, but this look is just not as, you know, va va voom as my normal looks are. My normal looks have like the same amount of like eyelashes. Eyeliner, have insane lashes and all that kind of stuff. This time I tried to tone it down for those who wanted to see a look just like that. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm really liking this. I feel like it's like super glowy. I feel like my favorite part of this whole look is my lips. Like. So if you guys enjoyed this look, leave a comment, like, subscribe to my channel. Subscribing is free. I would really appreciate you to do so. It really helps me out. It lets me know that what I'm doing is obviously what I'm doing is obviously good, and you know you guys actually like that kind of stuff. Feel free to comment down below what kind of look you would like to see. A subscriber actually told or commented on way past videos saying that they wanted to see something a little bit more natural and a little bit more toned down. So this is what I came up with. Remember, you do not have to do the outer corners if you don't want to. That was more for my sake, considering I went from like super glam to like not as glam. So yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Feel free to share this to other makeup video, like this makeup video, to other makeup groups, like whether it be Facebook, Instagram, anything like that. I really appreciate the visibility that people seeing me. So yeah, you already know. I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening, morning, night, whenever I upload this.